This woman has fallen deeply in love with a convict. In fact, she fell so deep and so hard, she also married him in record time.
We got married in 20 days from meeting each other in person for the first time.
Marriage also gets you visitation rights, but we'll get to that a bit later. First, let's find out how the couple met while he was behind bars.
I met my husband in February of 2022. We met through friends. So I was living in California at the time. My friend was talking to someone in his section and they introduced us. It was a "you like my voice" type thing. So we would write each other e-messages every other day, and then every other day turned into every day, multiple times a day.
But how did a phone call and some messages turn into a wedding? And how do you get married to a prisoner?
When we got married, it was a kind of a spare of the moment thing. We had known each other almost a year and like 7-8 months, but we got married from meeting each other in flesh for the first time 20 days. So what I did is I flew to Kansas and got married by proxy. Which means is I got married without my husband physically there. And the venue where we had to do the ceremony, we got him on the phone and I was there with my witnesses. We did our own vows and we said them over the phone.
It wasn't until months later when Bleu finally got to meet her man in person.
It took a little while for me to get on his visitation list, but in September, I started going to see him every other weekend. When I went to go see him for the first time, I got a 2-day visit. So I documented the whole thing, and when I documented it, people noticed it, and I was brought into the whole prison wives, girlfriends world, and I didn't even know it existed.
But because they can't see each other every day like other couples, they have to rely on different ways to keep the romance going.
I have to remain celibate because I'm not gonna sleep with somebody else while my husband's in prison. Our most means of communication is phone calls. He calls me between 8 to 12 times a day. Phone intercourse is very much a thing. Also, like spiritually as well and emotionally, we connect with each other.
Being married to an inmate also means Bleu has come in the crosshairs of bullying.
I get trolling all the time. I get that he's using me for commissary or for tax money. He's gonna leave me when he comes home. Like I said, I'm not naive to the stereotype, but at the same time, we could be together for 4 years in the free world and he leave me.
It's going to be a while before the couple get to be together freely every single day, but Bleu says she's sticking around.
So, my husband's max date is 2042, but he is eligible for parole in 2028. So, we're praying and praying and praying. I'm still gonna be with him. That's my husband. I'm already married to the man. I am seen. Are you?